that you might come across when you're listening to when you're actually doing your math space assignment. So in the lesson, the first part of the lesson, I talked about and or. All right. So and statements just simply means that you want to know where they intersect, or is where the two are combined together. So an example, let's say you end up with an answer for an or, and I'm going to concentrate on the or. And you want to write this down. Let's say you ended up with x such that x is greater than or equal to 5, or x is greater than or equal to -1. Okay, so what would that look like as a graph? Now, normally, when you were listening to the part 1 of the lesson, the ors were going in opposite directions. Okay. There are cases where they can be going in the same direction, so I want you to see what it will look like. So if I were to graph both of these, okay, make sure you're writing this down because you will come across this situation. If I were to graph both, what's going to happen is I will put a closed dot on one. I would shade that to the right, and then I will put a closed dot on 5. And that's also going to the right. Okay. But I want to know what the graph will look like when I combine these two answers together. All right. And what will my final answer look like? So the question is, which one of these graphs, the red or the green, would satisfy both graphs? One of these graphs will cover both of these answers. So which one would it be? The red one or the gray one? Lucy? Correct. The red one. Okay, so the red one covers from -1 until infinity, which means it's going to cross across the number 5. So this is not your final answer. So your final answer would look, and let's put answer. Okay. Your final answer will look like this at -1, closed dot, shaded to the right. It will not have both of these graphs on it. It will just have one graph because this one graph satisfies both answers. Now, that said, that means you need to write your set builder differently. You're not going to have an or in between. It's just going to be x such that x is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, because that is what your graph is stating. -1, yes. So your graph is stating that we're starting at -1 to infinity, so that's greater than or equal to -1. So you don't put both answers. So if you try to put both answers into math space, it's going to tell you that you're not right, and then you're going to wonder why. It's because only one of these answers will satisfy both graphs. So let's do another one. So let's say we end up with x such that x is less than 2, or x is less than or equal to 0. Okay. So I'm going to draw two graphs. I'm going to put both up there first. So here's 2, and that will be an open circle, and we're going in this direction. Here's 0, closed dot, and we're also going in this direction. Okay, for the second one, I just want to know what the answer will be. So that means I'm going to start with the one that's furthest back, which is at 2. Put an open circle. Okay, and so when you write that in set builder notation, you're going to have x such that x is less than 2. Okay, there's only one answer. Okay, that one graph will satisfy also x is greater or equal to 0.